Hello everyone, we are live now.
Hello, hello. Good evening, everybody.
Yes.
Hi. Yeah, welcome
So
to our property law. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, today we have. I think you can see right. Today we have two beautiful ladies over here who will be anchoring for our tonight's episode. So maybe you girls want to self intro yourself.
Yeah, sure. Hi, everybody. Welcome to Property Law. My name is Annie Heng.
My name is Joy.
Yeah, if you are first time here, please like and share. You can follow our Facebook page because today is already the fourth sharing.
Yeah.
We actually do sharing. At the same time, right, during our viewing sessions, we actually go online and share with you the latest listing that is on the market. So do like and follow our Facebook page. There is also a button, after you like and follow our page, there is also a button that you can get notified whenever we have listing coming on or we have sharing coming on. You can always be the first one to come in. Sometimes we got like latest announcement, latest land bid and stuff like that. So if you're someone who is doing the research on the ground, right, then you could get a chance of the first hand information as well, right?
Yep. So please remember to press on the turn on notification button so that whenever we go on live from Property Law Facebook page, you will be notified and you will not miss out on all the good deals that we have in store for all our followers and for all our website.
Wow, I can see this person called Alvin Chow is actually watching. So who is
Wow.
Alvin?
Hello, Alvin. 200, no, 2,500% supporter. Yay.
Yeah. So who's Alvin Chow? Who's Alvin Chow? Who's Alvin Chow?
Potential buyer.
Yes. Yeah, so I think, very excited. Yeah, hey, Alvin, say hello leh. Hello. Annie, would you want to say hello back or not?
Yeah, I'm very busy. You know what I'm doing now? I'm going to share this to my personal Facebook. So my clients, friends, they also can come in, like and share our
Yes.
Facebook and also get notified whenever we have listing coming up to showcase.
I think most importantly is that we really want to have this connection with our audiences who has been following our channel, our Facebook page. So it's really a night that we hope that we can get more people to listen to us, and hear us out lah. And of course, and we have these two beautiful ladies over here. Okay, so please help us to like and share so that we can get more people on board here, and then at least we can continue with the chit chatting, because I think there are a lot of good useful stuff that you both girls are going to talk about today, right? So maybe you want to let so anyway, you want to have a very quick to let our audience know what are we going to do for tonight, anyway, in case they miss out our previous videos.
Well, what we're going to share with them basically on how to select the property, because we all know that in 2021, all the transaction volume has been going up. So despite COVID sentiments, I think the real estate market is really very resilient in Singapore. So we are thankful for a very good government who is able to help us to not just control, but have a very healthy, stable real estate market. So with this stable, resilient real estate market, we also want to identify some of the tips that we give to our clients. So tonight we want to give these tips free of charge, to our property law followers. And we know that there are some questions hanging, over your mind about how to select a property, or like why are people still buying today? Aren't they feeling that the future is very uncertain and all that? So we do hear some of the feedback on the ground, and tonight we're just doing that to address some of the questions and some concerns. So feel free to comment below and we'll be happy to discuss, tonight.
Yeah, so we have Margaret and Caroline on board here. Hello, hello,
Hi,
ladies.
Margaret. Hello.
Yeah, welcome you to join us. Welcome
Yes,
you.
we've got free
Yes,
stuff. Caroline, we've got
yeah,
Yes,
yeah,
free
yeah.
yes,
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
our free
yes, yes.
stuff
Coffee
is
stuff.
some
I give free kiss, flying kiss.
yeah, to the aunties lah, hor, to the aunties lah, hor. All the auntie will want from you lah, hor. Yeah, because I know lah, recently lose weight already lah, hor. People say you more handsome lah, hor. uh, we can give also a C lah, hor. Not condo but candy lah, no problem lah,
Wow.
candy lah.
Hey,
Also
Liu,
can lah, hor.
Liu, say hello,
Hi,
Liu.
oh, my pretty mummy is also here. Hello, Lynn. Hi, thank you for joining us tonight. Yes, our proud mama. Yeah, our proud mama. You know, right? And you know,
Yeah.
right, Lynn? Yeah, she's expecting her
Yeah.
another girl. Wow, so envy, so
Yeah.
envy.
Wow.
Yeah, and our
So
Kelvin
good.
Yo is also
Growing,
in here
growing
tonight.
in a
Kelvin Yo.
pregnancy, actually.
Yeah, Kelvin Yo is very
Very
hate to
heng
listen to
ah.
Ami Hamid, right? Yeah. Wow, I think Ami.
Sharing.
Listen already, heng heng.
Kelvin very
Yes.
handsome.
Yes.
Like, share.
Oh, hello, Vincent.
Hello,
Yes,
Vincent.
Vincent.
Hello.
Yeah, nice evening. Yeah, great. Thank you for joining us as well. Yeah, of course, of course. I think tonight is confirmed a very heng night because it's a heng that is going to talk, right? So whoever is here tonight and is really going to continue us just for this next 1 more hour, right? You are really, really going to be heng. Heng in what? Heng in everything, lah, huh? Yeah, heng. In
Not
case
just heng, you will be joyful also. You will
yeah,
have the heng and the
joyful.
joyful.
Very
Oh yes, 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 yes. Happy and heng as well. I think that is the best of over. Yeah. So those
Yeah,
who are
you
already
heng
on
and
board,
you
please tell
happy.
us. Yeah. So those already on
Yeah,
board,
please
please
tell
tell us
us to
to
like and
continue
share, like
to
and
like and
share.
share and just
Mm.
hope to get more people to join us. Yes, yes, yes. Wow, you see your number one fans here, tapai heng 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 on what lah?
Hello,
He very heng to of course get a heng ma. Lifetime heng man, this one. Yeah. Oh, we also have Uncle William here tonight, one of our veteran and a
Hello.
very established leader, William. Yes, thank you, Uncle William. Thank you for joining us tonight. Please tell us to like and share our Facebook this live show today because we really want to get more people to have a discussion because this is a really a good topic that everybody wants to know, but listening from different people, we also have different perspectives, so we just want to share, so please join us, get more people to join us. All right. Yeah.
Okay.
On. Yeah,
Alright,
please
we-
do help us to like and share. As well as I want to just update again, we have a lot of our brothers sisters coming in as well, right? So it's like in property law, we also showcase some of the latest listing. Sometimes we don't even have the time to like put out on Property Guru yet, but we will come on live. That's where you can also bring to your clients the listing.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Hi, Neo, our fellow colleagues, and I think the time is up now. So I
Yes.
think
All
please
right,
hang
let's
on.
start.
Yes. Please hang on and continue to watch and believe we really have good stuff to really talk and have a discussion and talk with everybody. Okay.
Okay,
Okay.
stay tuned. Stay
Stay
tuned.
tuned.
We're going to start our show.
Oppa, help me like and share.
Do you find the above familiar? It is always logical that property investors will balance out between safety commitment and the value of the potential development that they are exploring on. Everyone is talking about first mover advantage. Given a PSF value, does it really justify whether a development is overpriced, undervalued, or correctly priced? Hi, my name is Annie Hing, a real estate consultant for the past 10 years. Being an active project leader on the ground, I will be able to value add more to you in spotting your right best fitting project. In my upcoming sharing, I'll be running through on the current new launches movement and how you will be able to identify and getting the best of your first mover advantage. And if you are new here, I suggest you to like our Facebook and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you soon.
Or leasehold. What are the pros and cons of owning one? Will I stand to lose if I own a 99-year leasehold property, or will I sure get to gain if I hold a freehold? Hi, my name is Joy from Property Law. Throughout my real estate journey for the past few years, these are some very common questions that my clients always ask. And I'm very happy to share with you my encounters with clients in their thoughts processing journey. What kind of thoughts processing journey, you may ask? Is there really a major difference? And if there is, what are the differences? Is it wrong to buy a 99-year leasehold property? Or am I for sure doing it right if I decide on a freehold? Are there any danger signs that I should look out for? And is it true that a 99-year leasehold property will lose its value as it enters into its 20-year mark? Come and join me on my next Facebook Live on Property Law on 28th of June at 9 p.m. Let us have a friendly discussion, and who knows, you may have your answers to some of your questions. See you soon!
Hello, welcome back.
Hello.
Yeah, so we are going to set our
Yeah.
topic for tonight.
Yes.
Yes. In fact, just now, Joy was sharing with us. Now the market is really, really hot. You know, in terms of new launch movement, it is really hot. In terms of resale market, it is hot. And something I want to share with you, HDB market is crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Hottest in that sense.
Yes.
Yeah.
So today we are actually covering a segment, usually on the ground, right? Our clients or our friends, they may start to like chit chat with us, and then they will start to talk about any we are looking at new launches, and then they will start to have this kind of query in mind. It's like, wow, the PSF. Usually the first question that comes to mind is the PSF. But today, take it, relax and enjoy. We are not here to sell you anything, to
Yeah.
tell you which new launch is good, which launch is not good. No, this is not what we're going to cover today, right?
Yeah.
We're going to run through with you in case you are really planning to. You are running your thoughts with your family, or be it you are starting a first property or splitting a portfolio, or may even think about I may be on the way, to cash out for retirement and things like that. So this is where we are going to share with you what are the differences over this period of 10 years. Why is it? Joy, how come the PSF are suddenly always have a benchmark higher?
Yeah.
I used to be 1,001, in the outskirts area, and then how come suddenly become 1,003? Today
Yeah.
we are seeing 1,007, 1,008 per square foot.
Even
They-
2,000
the outskirts
PSF.
area?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So this is always a very common questions that come in the mind. Yeah. So today we just want to bring you a quick run through. Now today, assuming you are around the age of 30 plus, or you may be in your 40 plus, or you may be even at 20 plus. But just turn back the clock 10 years ago. 10 years ago, you may be looking at your first property, or you may already have been upgraded at that point in time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thinking to upgrade after let's say your HDB has hit 5 years MOP.
Yes. Yes.
What was the PSF that we are talking about 10 years ago?
I don't remember the PSF, Joy. But I do remember,
we were
right?
still young, right?
Yeah, we were searching around for first property. You know that time EC how much only?
Wow. I think that time easy 400-500,
Yes,
right?
400-500. You know, first of the
Yeah.
first mover advantage
Yeah.
is like four. That time when you go show flat,
It's amazing.
400 plus, you get a proper 3-bedroom plus yacht, enclosed kitchen. You know,
Yeah.
1,000 plus square feet.
Yeah.
Yeah, but today in the market, right? Easy. 10 years later,
Can you still find 400-500 PSF?
I cannot find.
Yeah. Cannot. I also cannot.
Even
I
in
wish
the-
if you can find, please tell me.
Yeah. So these are the momentum. You know, if you just bring your vision, sit down, relax, think about 10 years ago. Okay, the pricing is like that. How much was the HDB around your area 10 years ago? Definitely you will see a jump. And this is actually applicable to all sorts of property. All sorts of property,
Yeah.
right? Today we are not focusing just on a new launch or HDB or EC or
More generally,
or commercial.
all
No,
properties in Singapore.
yeah. There is a fundamental G's, right, for our followers here to understand is that today we are in an island. Our land is limited and well controlled by our government in terms of supply and demand. And that's why today, no matter how old are you, you can never get the prices 10 years ago. Now bring your vision fast forward. Fast forward a bit. Joy, 10 years later, right? Can I buy a landed? I got budget 3 million. Can I buy a landed 10 years later?
10 years later, well, I don't need a magic crystal ball, but even right now, Annie, you're talking about 3 mil to buy a landed. Maybe 10 years ago, you know, it's still possible, you know. But right now, 3 mil, I think it is pretty hard to find one. And that is how fast the market has moved in the real estate of Singapore. Yeah, in a land scarce Singapore. So I think this is something that we really have. In fact, when you talk about that, right, Annie, I was actually serving 2 clients. You know, 2 years ago, we were actually trying to find something, a terrace, freehold, and they had a budget about 3 mil. And I would think that maybe we are even looking at the very outskirts of Singapore in order to try to match the size that they want. And we're not looking at very big terraces as well, but we're looking at freehold landed. And I must say that when I brought the 2 clients to go and view, and they were still feeling that it's a little bit on the higher side. So so we kind of like, you know, I kind of like told them, oh, okay lang, if y'all want to wait, you know, probably. And then after that, you know, COVID came, and they thought that, wow, good thing that they didn't buy, because COVID came,
fire
sure,
sales.
the fire, there will be fire sales, yeah, and the price will drop. So okay, you know, we waited again and again. So you know, but right now, if you tell me, you know, right now, if they come back to me, which they are still actually waiting, you know, post-COVID, mid-COVID, you know, but I would say that it will get harder and harder, you know, to find landed within a 3 mil budget for a good size piece of land that I'm talking about. So, well, the PSF, I think we have to ask ourselves, after you have seen this 1.5 years of COVID, should I really buy now, or should I really wait? I think the answer is pretty clear right now to quite a lot of consumers out there. And yep, so we should ask ourselves whether should we buy now, or should we wait any longer?
As just now you were sharing, right, about the landed. Just let me share with you in the new launch market what has happened in this short period of 2 to 3 years. You know, I'm not sure whether if you all have this little memory about 3 years ago from today. Okay, backtrack 3 years ago. There was one night where everyone was just like rushing down to the show flat and then queue up, you know, across the car park. It was like in 2-3 loops, and then buyers were rushing themselves. It becomes a first come, first serve basis. All right, let me just share with you. At that period of time, right, just a short 3 years, if I'm someone who is on the ground looking at my first property to buy a small size private to start off in the new launch market, or can be a second property for investment, you know, prices I can find prices such as 587 onwards.
Wow.
I can find good sizes, you know, with 1+ study, I can enter at 600 plus thousand. But just 3 years down the road, today, you know, if you can approach anyone and tell them, I want a new launch, I want to find a simple small size to invest, then I'm sorry, it's not that we don't want to give you at that price range. It's don't have.
It's all sold out, and you can't find back that old pricing, that old price tag anymore. Yeah.
So it's like within our own commitment, if we are planning for something, really, we should really understand what is going on. Oh, talking about this, Joy, the recent, just in case you're someone who is planning and you have missed out this piece of news, all right? Let's just give you a brief summary. Our existing supply in the new launch market is actually decreasing. Decreasing already. And the new land price into the next cycle is actually showing already. But if you are not someone who is like researching every day, you cannot be like us, like every day on the ground, look at data, you know, look at the latest URA news and things like that. But I just want to share with you, just about 2-3 weeks ago, May, was it in May? Yes, the announcement came out for new pieces of land. Before the May one, it was actually beginning of the year. Tanah Merah, the new land bid, $900 over dollars, PPR. Has been recorded. And to our surprise, okay, many people were shocked when the Ang Mo Kio land bid was being concluded.
That was
concluded. And that was above 1,001 per plot ratio. So for people who is watching us now, I just want to share with you, per plot ratio does not mean that, you know, wow, how come they buy 1,001 only and selling us at 1,009? No, per plot ratio is just the amount of money that the developers are paying for the land. Only the land,
just
no
the
foundation,
land.
no construction worker. I don't have developer staff working.
No
don't
marketing yet.
Nothing is done yet. Already developer is paying 1,001 and above. So you're on the ground. I'm not sure. How do you feel? Can you share with us? 1,001 and above for the land. How much do you think the developer will sell?
Will you type in the comment below?
Can share with us?
Tell us. What do you think will be the pricing that the developer will be launching at?
Joy, 1,001, right? How much do you think the developer still have to plan in the construction?
Cost, material, construction, manpower, labor.
Recent COVID, developer.
All the testing that they have to do additionally.
They have to adhere to a lot of safety measures.
All these are increased costs that is added onto the shoulders of developers, which are very real. These are the very real expenses. So are they going to bear, all these expenses themselves? Or will they pass on to consumers?
Joy, just now you were sharing that, right? Now today, let's just put one each side.
Okay, Sunny said 2,000 PSF.
Wow, Sunny, 2,000 PSF.
Wow, so if Sunny is the developer, he's gonna launch at 2,000 PSF. Okay, Irene also said 2,000 and above. Wow. Okay, Irene is a profitable developer.
Are you sure she's profitable or not? You see how
maybe
we run
break
through,
even.
You see how we run through the land price. Then we have to think about all those
1,009 to 2,000.
Oh, very specific.
Wow, this is very charitable.
You're someone who is on the ground doing research, same like us. All right, maybe we just share a bit, you know, so that we can have more knowledge share around. So when we are looking at this kind of scale, land scale, and ultimately, end of the day, the development is going to come up to about 300 over units, right? 3 to 4, the mid-size development. If we were to look at it in general number terms, okay, factoring everything in, most probably the Ang Mo Kio launch as a developer, for me to have a proper break even, not say tua tua tan tan, no, not tua tua tan tan. It's a proper, because developers, they have one whole set of people behind doing all the calculation for them. To them, it's a business model. To us, it's a home or an investment. It's very different. For them, everything is calculated. Calculated risk, calculated earnings, calculated profit margin, calculated turnover.
Yeah.
So for them,
How much?
$1,900 to $2,000 is very reasonable.
Yeah.
Very reasonable. So Joy, fast forward. If let's say I have to only come into the market about 1.5 years later, okay, that's when probably the OCR, Ang Mo Kio and all that will start launching. The EC also will start launching.
Yeah.
That's where, right, people who have been sitting without doing research, they will suddenly go like this. $2,000 for Ang Mo Kio.
Oh, I should have bought 1.5 years ago.
No, first reaction is like that.
Yeah, I'm not gonna buy. But if they're not gonna buy, and they still need to buy something, sooner or later they're gonna buy at a higher and higher PSF. Okay, and which is what will lead us to the next topic. Should I buy now or should I wait? Okay, so Annie, if you have a client, tonight, if the client is gonna ask us, should I buy now or should I wait? What shall answer be?
For me, in fact, our property law team, for us, there is only one crucial question. Today, Joy, what is your planning? Never feed a product to yourself. Don't. That is very stressful. Today got so many products on the ground, got resale lah, got new launch lah. Some people even think about, I think I want to invest in commercial. They say no need pay ABST, things like that.
Yeah.
So don't go haywire and messy. Always speak to your preferred consultant. You share with them what is your planning. And most important, right, must be always super safe to your what? To your holding power, to your pockets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And which is where we will come in. Or even your preferred consultant will come in to do the financial calculation for you and to show you via the facts and figures. If you want to wait, what will be the PSF that you will be entering in, and are you comfortable? Are you ready, to wait for it? But if not, if you feel that you want the old price tag, we will also be doing and covering the financial calculation as well for you, including how much CPF you can utilize, your age, your loan. In fact, if you are to say, Annie and Joy, I'm thinking to buy 3 years later, I'm going to save up, I'm going to really be very disciplined. I'm going to cut my holidays from traveling 3 times a year. I'm going to cut to traveling maybe once a year, and things like that. I will be very disciplined to do my savings. Just to share with you, we also cover do financial calculations for our clients, and sometimes they think that by just saving, they plan to buy in 3 years' time, they will be able to catch up with the price PSF increase in the market. But actually, there are many other factors involved. For example, your age. Your age comes into play when you want to get a loan, unless, of course, you're talking about buying it in full cash. Okay, then that's a different story. Otherwise, your age, your salary, okay, and of course, your borrowing eligibility and your financial commitment. So over the years, if let's say you're going to increase in your financial commitment, definitely your loan will drop. And with the increase of age of another 3 years, your loan amount will also decrease. So with that into play, and with the land cost increasing, so sometimes it's a bit hard to try to catch up with our savings. And we would probably encourage our clients to consider these factors, when they ask us, should they buy now or should they wait? So when they are able to manage their loan amount and the future price increase, I think the answer would be very clear. Of course, it still depends on the amount, the quantum that they're going for. So
it's a holistic view.
overview. You got to have the overall view.
Yeah. Also
Yeah.
have to look at our monthly commitment, right?
Yeah.
Because it's not just about the down payment, how much
Mm.
CPF or cash flow that I can handle, but it's more how about the long term commitment that I must see behind.
Yeah.
If I'm planning to hold for
Mm.
5 years, 8
Because,
years,
yeah.
10 years.
Because sometimes, when our clients ask us, should I buy now or should I wait? Sometimes when we want to tell them that we think that you should buy now, and sometimes we don't want to appear pushy, but we do need to explain to clients and consumers out there really why you should buy now. Because unless you have even more money you want to spend on a more expensive property and you don't mind buying a smaller space at a higher price, then sure, you if you want to wait. But really, sometimes we are not trying to appear pushy or telling them a standard answer like, yes, you should buy now, buy now, buy now.
No.
But really, to be even politically more correct, we should have bought years ago. Yeah, but if you can enter right now in this market, will you be losing more? Or if you enter later, will you be losing more? So this one, we need to have a one-to-one consultation, a look at your finances, a look at your age before we can share with you the overall, and then we can advise you accordingly. And ultimately, it will still be you that's going to make the ultimate decision.
Yeah. Basically, we cannot give them a fixed answer.
Yes.
Because everyone is different, every family commitment is different. What we can provide it's just like how we started, we just share with you what is happening throughout all these years, throughout the property cycle. It is always back to you and your family to decide whether it is safe. Does the number look good? And then you decide within yourself, should we wait or should we buy? It is always this same procedure.
Yeah.
Oh, I want to say hi to a lot of people. Yeah, just now Shirley say hi. Then Benjamin Tan, thank you for coming in.
Hello,
Ben Boss.
hello.
And then Sabrina is here also. Hi.
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah.
Yeah. So Annie, should we move on to our next topic? Then we can even share with more of these listeners that tune in to us.
Yeah.
Useful tips to identify the right project for your own needs. Because really some of our clients have been asking us what are some of the tips, because there are so many projects out there and they're just being concerned and being afraid, and that's normal. That what if I choose the wrong project? So is there a wrong project and is there a right project, Annie?
No, I will never answer this type of question. Because you know why? One man's poison is another man's
meat. Yeah.
To us, it depends. Ultimately, it depends on end of the day. Today, what are you planning for? But I always have a very, very common question mark. Joy, should I buy a freehold or should I buy a leasehold? This is very common. This is very common. Someone who is seriously into the thoughts of planning, this is always what they have in mind.
And sometimes they don't even ask. They just say, don't need to show me leasehold.
Oh, yes.
Oh, don't need.
Don't show me.
Yeah, I just want freehold. If don't have freehold, don't need to send me WhatsApp messages. Don't need to keep me in the loop or what's happening. I'm just really looking for freehold. But you know what? Actually, these few years, the government has also stopped the land sales, releasing a freehold land. So what are we going to do? If you are going to just buy a freehold, what are we going to do if the government already not releasing new freehold land, and so are we going to wait for en bloc, which developer will have to pay even higher amount to the residents in order to en bloc the entire project? Because after all, there are additional costs to tearing down of the place and additional marketing and coordination work, legal work, conveyancing, and all the surveying of the land, and more administrative and overall developer costs. So with all these costs, like we mentioned earlier, the developer is not going to do some charity and just waive all these costs. So definitely to be able to launch a freehold en bloc piece of land, in the future is not going to be cheap now, Annie.
But Joy, we talk about freehold. We haven't asked if they are the one. Can y'all share with me if you all are the one planning for your property, the next one that is coming up? Would you prefer a freehold, or you think that leasehold is actually cheaper? I can buy bigger size and I can fit in, I can accommodate my multi-generation family. You know, what are your preference? What is the
Can you
most
share with us
important thing
below?
or first thing that strikes your mind?
99 leasehold or a freehold?
You
Can
know,
you
it's
share
like,
with us?
in general, freehold, what's the price difference? In general, freehold versus leasehold,
200, 250, 300 PSF.
that's probably, are you basing on like 25%? Is that the
Yeah,
guideline you're
about
sharing?
that.
Yeah, so
20,
so
25,
paying this 25% premium to enter a freehold development, be it resale or new launch, is it justifiable?
Well, that depends.
Why I must buy freehold?
Some people they like to hold a freehold, and they like to tell their relatives and friends, oh, I have a freehold project to my name. So really,
so
some
it's
people
like,
are willing
I have
to
a
pay
Amex
more.
bag.
Yeah,
I have a
some
Amex
people
bag,
are
a bit
just
different.
willing to buy. To some people, a bag is a bag, but to some people, well, if you're holding a branded, a luxury and high-end luxury, or low-end, is there a low-end luxury bag? Mid-end luxury bag, So, well, that is how our clients choose, and no one is going to stop them if they want a freehold. In fact, very interestingly, if you can see the chart that we have done up, right? Over here, we see the freehold new launch and versus a 99 leasehold new launch prices. You realize that there's a difference, if you compare the prices for the past 25 years, okay, 25 years. This is, I think, since 1995. So for the past 29 years, and even right now, over the years and until today, we give you the updated info. The price difference between the freehold and leasehold is actually 35%. So this is real data that we have gotten. So, well, if you are, a freehold lover, you love to, hold on to freehold properties, and you don't mind paying a 35% premium more than a 99 leasehold project, then that is how some buyers would not mind, because they feel that they are entering in based on the long term. They're going to hold like a long-term goal, which is like 10 years and to 20 years. I've got friends that have freehold property that is like 23 years and they're still not selling. They just want to hold it, for very long. But there are also, so I would say that it is different characteristics of the buyer.
You see, Alvin is sharing with us.
He said that if I can afford freehold, is preferable. Okay.
But just I remember when we were looking at the chart, the graph starts to spread with a bigger difference.
The margin starts to widen.
But that is coming on to the later part of the graph. So Joy, can I say, if let's say I'm someone who is actively looking at growing my own portfolio, rather than having a property that I think I want to stay all the way until my child get married, don't you think I should open up for leasehold as well?
Yeah, I would say
because
that.
There is a premium
I'm not
difference.
totally close up, when our clients ask us, actually we are not totally close up to leasehold. I will still share with them the characteristics of leasehold and some of the benefits so that they can choose for themselves, their preference and what they are paying for the premium. So, but like you said, definitely, last time freehold and leasehold, the gap is not much. So of course, by paying a little bit more, you can own a freehold, why not? But right now, the gap is really widening. Yeah. So we can think about that, because if your exit strategy, if you're also selling at the same similar profit, but right now on the onset, you might be paying a little bit higher, 35% higher. So which will you choose? Once again, go to your preferred real estate consultant, and I'm sure we will be able to analyze together for you. Okay? Yeah. All right. And so Annie, recently do you serve any clients that probably prefer freehold?
Oh yes, yes.
Yeah.
In fact,
And they feel that it's worth it. Even 35% is okay, it's worth it.
yeah. Can I share with you something?
Yeah.
In fact, in today's generation, it's very different from maybe I just say merely 5 years ago. There's a lot of difference because why? Today, I would say the younger generation. Okay, wait, in my eyes, don't see us like that. We are actually quite well maintained. Our age is also a little bit on the high side.
Okay, yes,
Yeah, so
definitely.
to us, the young crowd means like 20 over, 20 over. They are actually knowledgeable. Data are actually widely available. They will do their research and they will come to a point where when we start sharing, start bringing them the values, right? They are already looking at much higher and deeper long run meaning. So they will also read up themselves. They will also understand that, just now you were sharing, right? Government no longer, it has been like more than 10 years, no freehold land released by the government. So only by en bloc exercise.
Yeah.
So then that is where they will start to share with me also. And so then the supply is very low, very rare. So by supply and demand, that's why I'm paying for the premium.
Correct.
I also have clients on the ground. They will ask me, so Annie, if I'm going to hold that all the way, I'm going to use it as a legacy to pass on to my child.
Yeah.
Okay, or my second generation. Am I like passing something that is already, the whole development after 30 years, right? Definitely the feel is different. It's different from having a brand new, we don't care about the 99 on the leasehold, but having a brand new property and a 35 years old to 40 years old development. The feeling is very different. It's like today, I have a very precious Nokia and passing to you.
Oh, thank you. So applicable.
my Nokia has got value. But the thing is, this young generation, they already start to discuss with us, to ask us questions like that. So is it really, I should look at a freehold or should I go for a 99? So all this is like information is very widely available. We can really have more understanding before we even start to sell our house or start to enter the market or start to call up all the different projects and then ask, hey, how much is your PSF? Really sit down, go through your planning, understand the market. From there, work out something that is really safe for you, that align with your planning. That's where you really look into. Hey, should I buy a resale? New lodge?
Yeah.
What size? What location? Is it more into investment value? 60% investment value, 40% my homestay preference, or sorry, I want 80% homestay preference. My children, the school, my workplace, and etc. And then 20% of investment value. Yeah. So all these things really need to sit down, think through, study, do research before you really take action.
Correct. You're right, Annie. So in closing, right, our last point, our last main point for our audience, who we are so thankful for staying on with us.
37 already.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
we're so thankful
I can
that
talk
you
so much.
stayed. That you stayed on through with us. We just want to share with you, the last important things that we need to take note for buying a property. Yeah. So of course we cannot share everything that you need to take note of to buy a property over the next 10 minutes. But in a nutshell, we are going to share with you some of the more important stuff that you need to take note so that you don't jump into a property uninformed or under-informed, because there are lots more information that you need to, even though sometimes, consumers can Google, sometimes consumers can, hear from their friends over their coffee shop talk and all that, but that is just as much as it's just a talk on the grapevine. But really, if you want data and analysis, it is good to really run through with a professional consultant because after all, a property purchase is not a veggie, or t-shirt or kind
Veggie?
of not fruits and your veggie or
unless
eggs
unless that you like,
purchase,
you can buy.
but it is really a long-term commitment
Yes.
that we are talking about. So do run through all the important things on the checklist.
To me,
Yeah,
to me,
yeah.
I feel personally, what is the most important, right? Is my pocket. I must make sure,
Yes.
you know, the
That's
amount of
where to
money
start
I'm
off.
putting in.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
If
What you're
I can
comfortable
afford,
with.
I can afford, and I know that, on rainy days, I don't suffer, my family don't suffer, that is the most important. Oh yeah, talking about this, I think something to take note if you are someone who is considering new launch versus resale, probably you want to take note of something, which is our payment scheme. Yes.
Yep.
Yes,
That's
I see
important,
you're talking about money, commitment, and things like that. So of course, based on whatever planning ultimately that you are going to align. But in general, for new launches, you actually do not pay in a lump sum. One shot.
Yeah.
Okay, now today I'm talking about, just imagine today I'm not going to leverage on any loan. Okay, I'm paying full cash. All right. So if I'm paying full cash, $1 million to buy a property, okay, maybe for retirement. If I'm buying a resale, right? Joy, when do I have to pay all the money?
Well, maybe in 3.5 months' time,
You
need to.
during the completion date?
Yeah.
I have
On
to
the
pay up
completion date.
one shot.
Within 3 months' time. In fact, there are some banks right now they are allowing 2 months to complete. So in other words, you have your buyer, right? You can have 2 weeks to exercise and 2 weeks to completion. In other words, in 2.5 months' time, you have to finish paying that entire $1 million or $2 million apartment that you're gonna purchase. But the difference between paying for a new launch is what Annie you have just said, the progressive payment. Yeah.
So if I'm breaking down from your thoughts, so generally about 2.5 months, I have to start paying my full interest.
Correct.
Full interest?
Yeah.
For
Full
the
interest
full
for the
loan being
entire
disbursed.
loan.
Okay. But whereas for progressive, then it's different.
Yeah.
Because we actually
Break it down.
Yes. Begin with the down payment.
Yeah. So if the developer is collecting from you, the next 10%, you only pay the interest for the 10% of the loan that you disburse out, that the bank disburses out to your developer.
So meaning I only pay the 10%.
Yeah,
Meaning
for
like
that 6 to 9 months, you just pay that 10% amount. Yeah, rather than compared to you're going to pay the entire interest on the 75% loan that you take up from the day that you collect your keys.
And the interest is exactly tagged along to whatever
to the
amount that is
correct.
being dispersed only. So now for everyone who is looking at this, and if you're not familiar with this, something that I want to highlight here also, for every property we have to pay buyer stamp duty, regardless it's a resale, okay, or EC or HDB, everybody have to pay. But when I'm critically just looking at resale versus new launch, right? When I pay stamp duty, right, I need to upfront in cash.
Yes. Yeah, upfront in cash for resale.
So that
But
means
for new
preparation wise, cash element need to stand by a little bit higher to
definitely.
upfront. And then if you still have the available in your CPF, then you write in for the reimbursement.
Yeah, reimbursement.
Yes. But
for
whereas
new
in
launch,
no need.
You can use CPF.
Which
is a plus
directly
point.
dispersed.
Yeah,
from
which is a
the
plus
CPF.
point, so that you can have more freed up cash on hand. You know what, Annie? Sometimes when we mention these, right, to our clients, sometimes our clients feel that, but I can afford. I have all the cash. I have like the 75%. I don't need to take loan and all that. But really, buying a new launch, you are able as a buyer, right, to experience, to enjoy all these little perks, little savings along the way for the entire 2 to 3 years. You can enjoy the savings of interest. So it's not that you can't afford. It's not that those people that buy new launch is because they cannot afford, so they try to delay payment, and not that. Yeah, not at all. But you are able to make use of your savings, and you pay lower interest. So that is something that it is worthwhile to
Take note.
really look into.
Yes, to take
Yeah,
note.
because all these savings add up to a lot at the end of the day.
Mm.
Yeah.
And able to have that cash flow on hand. Cash is
yeah.
king leh.
Yeah.
Cash
So
is
you
king.
can do lots
Yeah.
more with your cash.
You can look at diversifying your investment.
Portfolio.
You can you can like maybe you like to buy stocks, stable stocks that you want to look at, blue chips and things like that. But when you have the cash flow, everything is much better.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
you can really sit down and understand the two differences, and then decide on which is actually more aligned to your planning.
Yeah.
Mm.
Is there one last important things to note for our followers and our audience out there right now?
Maybe we can hear from them because they may have burning questions.
Yeah. Is there any questions
Yeah.
that you all have for Annie and
But
myself?
they don't want to call because sometimes they may find that agents are very sticky.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
can shoot
Feel
here.
free to ask.
We will stick
Yeah.
to you. We
Yeah,
are platform.
Yeah.
So-
In fact, you may want to hunt us down. yeah. After this sharing.
Yeah.
So do feel free to ask because we would like to value add to you in case you have any questions. And like we mentioned, property purchase is a big ticket item, so which we should not take lightly, to go into because it's a long-term financial commitment. So if you have any other questions, feel free to comment below, give us the question, and we'll do our best to answer you. Yeah.
While waiting for them to let us know, right, whether they have any questions that they want to know or any concerns that they may be thinking about, feel free, we wait for them. All right. But meanwhile, I just want to share for our next live session, which will fall on the 12th of
16th of July. 12th of July. Okay. 12th of July.
12th of July. Okay, 9 a.m. We will be having another round.
Yes.
And definitely it's not the two of us already. Why? Because property law is a whole team of us. Whole team of us. And everyone has their own experience,
Topic to share.
years of experience. We may have different forte, different experience with all the clients that we are working with.
And then 12th of July, we're going to have Charles and Sunny, right, on the team to share with us. Wow. Yeah.
Two handsome men.
Yeah.
Two handsome men.
Yeah.
So but they will come up to bring up different aspects. When we are talking about real estate, there are different aspects of it which may interest you.
Yeah. Okay. Any questions on the ground? Feel free to ask because tonight is really just a time of discussion and chit-chatting, Wow. So people that bought, I'm so happy for my client. She bought a property 3 years ago. Yeah. And it's near Marine Parade. The area, and near Fort Road, the area really. He bought at 1,900 PSF, and at that time, right, he really by faith he just bought it, and he brought his boss to even take a look with him, and the boss said that wow, I will never buy such an expensive, such a high PSF property. I've never bought. All my property is like 700, 800 PSF. Because the boss bought long
because the boss
long
had the
time ago. So of course my client was like really 1,900. And today the property has grown to 2,001 plus PSF, and he was so happy, that he entered in because he rather entered it when it's 1,009 than right now it's 2,001, and that is just about 2-3 years ago that we are referring to. Okay, all right. So okay, I think that is about all. Yeah, and we're going to invite some of our property law backstage crew. We want to really appreciate them because to make this possible really is not just 1 or 2 person, but
It's really a whole team behind
Okay, hold
that.
on.
Maybe we can just share
Yes,
that.
yes,
It's
yes,
not
oh, yes,
behind
yes.
the scene.
Yeah.
You know, we share with you. Sometimes it's like once our sellers say yes, we can do a live at their unit, you know, to showcase. We were like, hey, it's ready, faster, come online. And then, you know, once they're online, right, everything is so calm. Hi, welcome.
Hello.
Yeah, hi everyone. Yeah, time really flies.
Yeah.
Yes. Time really flies, and we are almost an hour to our FB Live episode for today. Yeah, it's a pity that actually just now you can see that I was on the call, right? Because I saw that our dear Benjamin is actually requesting Charles to sing. So I was trying to tell him he can perform for us tonight, you know, because I think rather than just talking about properties, right, we also hope to have some entertainment. But before I could even finish off the call, you all put me back online already. I cannot do anything with him, you know.
Charles logged out already. You see, very scared. He logged out already. Is it?
Okay, never mind. But yes,
Charles,
but
Benjamin sing song. He logged out quickly. Logged out.
yes, but I
Never
really
did
want to
anything
tell
with him here.
yes, but I really want to tell the audiences here. Sophia say don't do it, okay? But I really want to tell the audience here, okay, that you all have been staying with us for the 1 hour, right? The next round of the episode, right? Because Charles will be speaking, right? Your guys, please help me. Please join us because I will say don't say aim. I will ask Charles to do some
Request.
entertainment. That means other than we are just talking about properties, right? We also want to see some talents. We also want to see some entertainment, right? So I think
Singapore
that
got
you guys,
talent.
yes. So it's like
Property
property
law
law
got
also got
talent.
yes, correct. So because I really want to thank you guys for the support that you have been following us, you know, and ever since we started like more than a month plus ago. And till today, I think we still have quite a good numbers of people watching us on live as well and following us. I am really thankful. But I think that to move ourselves to the next level, right? Yes, the next episode, I will bring in some entertainment. How about that? All right. Whether
Yeah.
you
Okay.
can sing well or not, you all can tahan or not. Yeah. Oh, okay. Charles has a request.
We love to put the
He said
viewership
that he
on.
will only do it. Yes, he said that he will only do it right if we have enough viewership. All right, I like that challenge. I love that challenge.
We
Yes.
must have some mixed review,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So that we
Yeah.
can really see
Yes.
the people who are interested, right? Right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's not
You give me a very
No
yes.
problem,
You see,
Charles. Let's
Catherine
start
is
the
so happy,
challenge.
right? Because I think it's good that our channels, of course, mainly we are talking about property, but I think it's also good to identify the unique character and the talent of our people, right? Who actually made up of this channel that supporting this channel because it's not just about a person, it's about a group of people trying to have to come out with something good for everybody, you know, and then is to help and give more beneficial information. So, but at the same time, I think you guys want fun, right? You guys want so.
Yeah.
Yes, but I think we put a challenge to it. Yeah, let's put a challenge to it so that the Charles will really do a good performance for us. How about that? Maybe
Yeah.
I don't know lah. If good enough, we do one song. Not good, we half song, we cut him out already. Don't because we cannot tahan already.
You can turn off the screen, right? If it's not good.
Oh yes. Because Gary, you have you have the choice. If the viewership start to drop, we better turn off the whole thing. Otherwise, I think
I'll
everybody
monitor.
scared
I'll make sure
already.
I'll monitor.
Okay. We'll all be on the same line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, correct. You see,
Oh,
you guys
yeah,
As
let's
we
talk
say, we
yeah.
must all log in to see Charles
Yeah,
perform.
because I feel that I mean Charles, I think he can really sing. I
Charles
think
got
he has
fan
some
club, right?
talents.
Charles.
Yes.
Very strong fan club, you know.
Yeah, because
everybody see him perform.
because I
Wow.
think in my
Tickets already.
episode, in my episode, there are people who are already asking for him to sing already. So this time round, right? Apparently because he's not free today, but next round when he is going to be the host the anchor for the channel, I get him to do something. But we need your help. We need to get the viewership up. We need to
Yeah,
have the live
definitely.
number up. Yes, only the live. Because you must understand that
Gordon, we are really a multi-talented team. Yeah, Gordon, wow, this property law is a multi-talented team.
yeah, I think everybody has a talent. It's only a matter of can sing well or not only. I want to sing cannot sing well only. Right or not? Right or not? So I think that would be nice. And of course, I think tonight I think we have a very good sharing. Oh, Gainer asking. Oh, thank you. Gainer asked me how many viewership. Gainer, since you mentioned that, by the way, can you put on the record what is your viewership? Maybe we put that as a benchmark. Then we see whether you are popular or Charles is more popular. Oh my God. I'm setting up the intensity here now. Whether is it Gainer versus Charles. Yeah. If not, no problem. Gainer, if you feel that you need a platform, no problem. We can also invite you to help become a singer for us. Why not, right?
Yeah, Gainer can be our special guest.
Yeah, VIP.
Yeah. Because recently I saw in Facebook that people say that he is the 海草王子. Oh my God! When that really happened, man, is yeah. He can dance. Yeah. So oh yes. Cindy, I believe you are referring to Gainer and not Charles, right? This is property law. Come on, okay. Please don't. Yeah, he's a bit snatching from us already. Come, let's control it. But I'm really waiting for Gainer to tell me what is his number lah. So let us have some kind of benchmark or something as an indicator to really get Charles to do something for you guys lah. How about that? Correct or not? So at least it's good, right? Yeah.
Okay,
So
so I think our next Facebook Live, right, will be on the 12th, like what the ladies had mentioned. Okay, so stay tuned. Before the 12th, we will have 2 more videos coming up. Okay, so please like and share our Facebook page. Okay, property law. Then you can, and also I think you can just now what the lady say. Anyone you
Turn
say?
on the notification.
Yes,
So
turn
they
on
can
the
see Charles is
notification.
singing live.
Correct.
They decide whether they want to come in.
They want to lock in on.
I think for the longest time we put all our property videos, right? Everybody just okay. Then I think maybe if we put our child singing video, I think really people will view all the way.
Hey,
Yeah.
don't be surprised
Yeah.
you will bring a guitar next Facebook Live, you know.
I think we maybe we help him a little bit because I believe he performed, he want viewership, right? So maybe for a certain number of viewership, he will only sing a certain number, then he will get his guitar in or whatever But you want to make this guy very busy, right? Please help us to get more supporter in so that he feel good that he is able to perform to so many people, right?
Okay, so but no matter what, okay, whatever we're gonna share in property law, right? Okay, it's still under properties, okay? It's not just singing, dancing, right?
Of course.
So in case you all think that we are all the talent, Singapore got talent. No. We are just
So
really
because
having
it
fun.
just so happens that when we start talking about child singing, right, then suddenly the feedback, the comments suddenly become, the numbers suddenly shoot up. Everybody got to get excited already.
Okay, so Charles is the important person for the next one.
I think,
Okay.
property law 成不成功就靠你了Charles. I believe you heard this.
Okay, then, all right. So thank you for staying tuned.
Yes.
Again, for this 1 hour. Yeah.
We'll see you next week.
So continue to support us because every month we really aims to connect with you guys and to get really know about us and what we do, what we think, so that I think because in this COVID season we really do not have a lot of opportunity to meet up and to really chit chat together. So this is really a connecting platform that we want to continue to engage everyone that can know us better. So that's why we continue to be there, and I believe that we all will brave through this COVID, and I'm so happy lah. I think they are going to opening up soon. So please get yourself vaccinated, please, 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 because if everybody is vaccinated and we gain the immunity, right? I think everyone of us can really meet up soon, because it has been like more than a year that we don't get to have any groupings already, but we really want to do it
Yeah.
safely as well. So please stay safe and get yourself vaccinated as soon as you can, because we all want everyone to be safe. Okay?
Yes. By then you can see Charles performing live.
Yeah, this time no virtual already. It's really live already. Yes. All right.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Right. Okay, that's all for us.
Thank you. Yeah.
Thank
So yeah. Bye everyone. See you in 2 weeks time. Bye.
Okay.